Hi, lovely you watching this video. Welcome to my channel. I'm Caroline the Valley Queen, and I have a special guest today, my husband. So, we're talking about in our last video. We're talking about how he got money for his school fees when he didn't have a penny. The money had to come, and the whole program was done in 2 weeks. Something of 9 months.
Yeah.
Was done in 2 weeks. He was given the certificate. He needed it for his work processing, but everything just had to work so fast for him. And I know some of you have questions. Someone was asking me, it's so hard to manifest. It's so hard to manifest when you keep trying and trying, and everything is, your hopes are just twatting. She was telling me how she lost pregnancy 3 times. I don't know your experience. I don't know what you have gone through, and it's making you feel like manifestation isn't real. This is all a scam. Why am I manifesting and it's not coming into pass? Well, I don't have an explanation for that. Whatever has happened has happened, but what is the way forward? Has that situation made you belittle yourself, lower your emotion, lower your capacity? That is the question you should ask yourself. The truth is, the only option you have is to encourage yourself. The only option you have is to keep persisting till it works. Sometimes I even tell people, give yourself time frame to try something, and if that process isn't following, you try another process. But you have to keep persisting. If you stay with me, I'll be sharing with you my journey. I was saying how I manifested an iPhone 11 Pro. I didn't even have the money, but somehow the money came. Okay, I didn't have the money as at when I got it, as at when I wanted it, but it came, and it was what I was saying that came exactly.
The specification.
I was even specific. I don't want 64 gig, and I got 256 gig. So I've talked about how I manifested twin babies. If you are you're trying to get pregnant and it's not coming, I believe it will come. It will come. Just keep persisting. Just keep persisting. Even join prayers. Yes, Christian, I'm not going to hide that. Join prayers. Pray. There was a time where it was hard for me to pray because of situations I've gone through, because of how things had been for me. I felt really down. I couldn't pray. But now my prayer is gingered because I had to connect with people like this NSPPD, Pastor Eze Jerry. You might know him. If you don't, you can search on Google. I joined his morning prayer every weekday, 7 a.m. And then my prayer life began increasing. Like, position yourself to positive things around you. I watch testimonies, I watch manifestations. That is what I allow to fill my heart, not my pain.
And also learn to focus on people that have succeeded. Don't allow your thought pattern
be on the positive.
Be on the positive, not on the negative. Focus on people who have succeeded in that same line.
That's right.
Don't focus on people who have failed, because if you are focusing on people who have failed, your thinking pattern, your acting pattern will tend to that of failure. But if you be on the side of those that are positive, you will tend to be carrying actions that are positive in nature towards you, manifesting that which you desire.
Yeah.
So be on the positive side.
Be on the positive. You just have to keep pushing and let your ear listen to positive messages.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube, watch positive manifestations, watch beautiful things. Let that be what fills your heart. If someone is always reminding you of your pain, don't pay attention to that. If you can avoid the person, do. If it's someone you cannot avoid, let your subconscious mind not even pay attention to that. When that thought is coming, look for something positive and fill your heart. Fill your heart. You can have whatever you want.
Right. Because out of the abundance of the heart,
speaketh forth
the mouth speaketh. So if you have positive things in your heart, definitely positive things will come out from your mouth and to follow. But if the other side is negative things that are filled, you have failure, poverty, mentality, everything, if all of these negative are the things that fill your heart, oh, I can't make it, I can't succeed, you'll be manifesting it physically. But if you are having positive thoughts, your heart are filled with positive things, I bet you manifest positive things.
That's true. That's true. And one thing I'll tell you too, there's something I learned from Nikola Tesla's video, her system, how she manifests. She's a 369. What she does, she writes three things she wants. I am going to have so. I'm going to have so three times, and she recites it in the morning, and at noon she will write it six times. I have, not I'm going to have. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She will write it six times and recite it at noon. Then before sleeping, 9 times she can write so thing is mine. Like, remember for my iPhone what I said?
Yeah.
I said, when the seller told me I'm not going to sell it again, I said that I didn't even tell the seller. I told myself that whoever buys that phone
is a thief.
Is stealing from me. That phone is mine. So the next morning, and that night I slept like a baby, because at first I was scared, but when I made that statement, it's a decree in Christendom, and if you don't believe in God, it's called affirmation. I said it is mine. So I now slept like a baby. By morning I remembered, oh, there was a phone this thing I was talking about. So I had to chat the guy, don't sell that phone. That phone is mine. If you do, you are breaking somebody's heart. I said, okay, come and get it. That was just a statement he made. Do you understand? So you have to you have to act like it's yours. You have it, and nothing can take it away from you. And don't bother yourself about it. I want to tell you a secret now. Whatever you say, whatever you soak your heart with before you fall asleep is very important. So for some people that have energy to quarrel and can put people in their hearts, by the time they sleep, there are some forces that is called even the Spirit of God. As if you're a Christian, the Spirit of God moves in the night, searching hearts. Searching heart. King David said, search my heart in the night, you will find no evil. Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah says the Spirit of God comes at night, it distributes. Do you understand? What you put
according to your heart.
So it's very important what you put in your heart before you sleep. It is very important. If you are hurting, do away with that hurt. That is why even the Bible said it. If you make peace with your spouse, right?
Yeah.
Make peace with your spouse before you go to bed.
Even everyone that offends you.
It's very important.
This anger must not lie in your heart till the next day.
Till the next day.
Because it can build up negative things.
I'm saying all your problem. Life is someone for me. Life is this to me. Facing this. Yes, you are facing it. But don't lament on it. Don't let that be in your heart. Instead of that, write the positive. Say the positive. Even though the reality hasn't shown it. Yeah. It hasn't manifested. Be saying the positive. So that your heart will be filled with that declaration. And when you sleep and you wake up, you'll be so happy with yourself. You'll be so happy, and whatever Spirit of God is going around and distributing blessings and goodness about will not pass you by. The Spirit of God cannot even stand evil, cannot stand hurt, cannot stand pain. It cannot stand in the same place with that place. So you need to attract it. Guys, you can have whatever you have. Just apply this formula. And yes, I call it a formula, but it's a practice. You can do it as a practice and just, have whatever you want. Have whatever you want. And don't be afraid of dreaming big.
Yeah, you have to dream big. You have to look beyond your present size and circumstance. Don't allow the present situation to limit your dream. When you dream higher than your present reality, it puts you in a position to work harder. When you are dreaming below your capacity, you will even work lower than even that dream you have. But if you dream, I share my experience with you. I was in school. I said to myself I was going to graduate. I said to myself I was going to write distinction. But nobody believed me. Well, the first result didn't actually come close to that. But then because I kept on affirming it day in, day out, morning and night, I actually, yes, and it puts me in a position to work harder. And by the time the result will come, I already predicted my result even before I saw it. And it was exactly how I called it. And why? It was because I dreamed big than even my present current state of result then. And that puts me in a position to work harder toward achieving that dream. And indeed, it was a reality. So dream beyond the present capacity.
That's right. And one final thing I'll tell you before we end this video is you don't need to explain yourself to people.
No, you don't need
Because
that.
nobody believes what you believe except you have like minds around you. That's why I like people. You know, me and Rose, we have like mind on that. My
Sure.
sister, I don't know if you've watched her channel, Thrive Rose. She's my younger sister. We have like mind in this manifestation and affirming, and it works massively for her. Even if I start, you can just check her channel. But what I'm trying to say is, like, she's the only one I can say, yeah, I'm going to have this, and she says you can even do more. She would not put it down. How will you do it in your life? In our family, have we got it? She would not say that. That's why I don't explain myself to people, because you might not have the vision. When I started YouTube channel, some people were like, that is not a real job. Go and get a real job. They were even typing that comment on my Facebook. That is not a real job. Go and get a real job. But now YouTube is paying me.
Sure.
You don't have to explain yourself to anybody, because they will even discourage you, and you don't need anything to discourage you. Affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. There's this YouTuber, I'm trying to remember her name. She said it's her dog she was talking to. She was affirming to, because every member in her family, they will look at her as a crazy person. So she had to start talking to her dog, and the dog and those things started coming to pass. It's not like the dog made it come to pass.
No.
But she didn't distract her heart, because she knows if I tell this person will beat it down. That is just it. So guys, not to make this video too long, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Give this video a thumbs up, very important, and say something in the comment section. Let me know your experience. Our baby has woken up.
All right, let's go and tend to our babies.
Bye.
See you some more time. Bye. Thank you.